Today for the Bitcoin price, guys, look at this. Bitcoin is here still following this bearish trajectory towards the downside. We just broke the rising wedge here. And the most important question right now is, of course, is this just like in 2019 here, a blow off top, and we are going sideways downwards here because the shape of the candles here looks actually very, very similar. Well, I want to be talking about that because there are some indications in the charts that we didn't break here the bullish structure for Bitcoin yet. I want to show you exactly how I am going to trade it, how I am actually planning to rule the situation right now, and what my exact future trades are for Bitcoin and Ethereum right now. Because as you remember, Ethereum broke out yesterday above the all-time high and we are back in the rising wedge. I want to update you exactly what are my plans on Ethereum, what are my plans here for my specific trade. I opened yesterday, you can see it right here, $32,000 in a profit, and as you know, I have also 3 other Bitcoin trades open with accumulated more than $1 million in a profit, still in unrealized profits. What am I going to do with these trades? I will update you about that. And if you also want to be trading Bitcoin or Ethereum, please do that only if you're an experienced trader. But if you want to trade it on $620 free margin, scroll down in the pinned comment down below. You will find this link here. If you click this link, you put in your email address and your password. After your initial deposit, you get $620 for free. You can trade with this free bonus and with the profits from this free trade, also from the exchange as well. And also, guys, wait until the very end of the video because I will show you how Michael Saylor is completely knocking out Peter Schiff in a small clip. This completely made my day. You do not want to be missing out on that. And with that being said, welcome crypto friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always, we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, and as always, we are starting here on the hourly candles for the Bitcoin price. And guys, this is a very, very important one. This is why I'm not going live. I am actually recording this because I want to make sure that I am getting here everything in. You have to know about Bitcoin right now here because things are getting a little bit crazy. As you remember, we recently on the 8th or 9th of January, we actually broke down out of this bullishly biased pattern. Then we broke out, didn't quite hit the price target. And once we finally got a bearish pattern, which was the head and shoulders pattern, well, what a surprise. We broke down and exactly hit the price target I was predicting. Well, afterwards, immediately we formed the next head and shoulders pattern. And what a surprise again. We broke down once again exactly to the price target I was predicting. Then we had a rising wedge, also a bearish bias pattern, and we broke down here once again. So the matter of fact is, since the last few days, whenever we were seeing here a bullishly biased or neutral pattern, we were breaking down, didn't quite, or when we were breaking out, didn't quite hit the price target. Whenever we were hitting a bearishly biased pattern, we broke down and hit the price target. And if you take into consideration that, I mean, look at this, our last patterns we had throughout the last 3 months, always bullishly or bearishly biased pattern, they always broke out in my predicted direction and also always hit my price targets I was actually predicting earlier. And these things seem to be changing. So the question arises, is this trend here changing for Bitcoin? Is Bitcoin actually changing the trend from an upwards trend towards a downwards trend? Like we did it right here in 2019 when we actually had this blow off top at $14,000, created this M pattern and just went into this sideways downwards consolidation before we eventually even found the Corona dump down. This is exactly what I want to be talking about today. Because as you remember, I was pointing out this parabolic bull run here towards the upside, and I told you once we are breaking this, we might go into a sideways downwards consolidation, and this is unfortunately what happened here so far. But guys, I want to evaluate exactly what is happening, because what looks here like a rising wedge which is breaking to the downside, leading us to further downwards price action to $33,000, maybe even beyond. What looks here like an M pattern possibly breaking down is maybe not necessarily one, because going over to the Binance chart here, you can see it against US dollar tether. The dump we just had a few minutes ago, at least we got some support here. I'm not saying that we are necessarily going to hold it, but so far we got support. Pulling out the volume candles, the volume is still declining, indicating that we are inside a pattern. So we are still, it seems like here on the 4 hourlies, inside the pattern still, and this is certainly something good as long as we are not breaking it towards the downside. Also, this is a bullishly biased pattern. This is the 4 hourly candles. The trend is bullishly leading into it, which is giving us here a higher probability of breaking towards the upside. I would say 60%. But the more often we are testing it, and I was was hoping not to test it here again, but hope doesn't mean anything for trading. The more we are testing it, the more likely it is to break. So I would like to see here this volume supported bounce to go higher towards the next resistance and then eventually breaking it. If we are getting furthermore a rejection here or just another retest of the upward sloping support, it will get more likely to be broken. And the measured move price target of this one is actually a quite horrifying one. If you take the most bearish one actually from the top to the bottom of this pattern, and you pull it down, and please remember we need a volume supported breakdown, a breakdown below the this line here, a bearish rejection, then a bounce, and then we have to go below the previous rejection point. This would bring us exactly to our next support area, $22,800, perfectly in alignment with the Fibonacci golden pocket, actually from the swing low to the swing high if you were to pull it over there. So perfect confluence coming in there, but we are still in the pattern, and this pattern is bullishly biased. And if we are breaking out to the upside, and I can tell you it would be healthier to break to the downside, maybe not meeting this price target, but a sideways consolidation is healthy for Bitcoin. This would bring us to a price target slightly above $50,000. And I'm personally, if we are breaking down, I'm not trading the breakdown. I will also be, only be trading the breakout towards the upside. And if we are breaking down, I will for sure be standing on the sidelines. I have a hodling portfolio. I am set for this. So I'm just waiting to see for Bitcoin to tell me exactly what to do. But as I already said before, we have now bearish patterns perfectly hitting our price targets, actually 2 in a row. And the question is, will this rising wedge break reach it? Because it is the bottom of the wedge, 33,800. It seems like we are getting support here. It looks like the support is coming out of thin air. But guys, this is why you're subscribed to the MMCrypto channel. We are always zooming out on the 4 hour. You can see this is the perfect support of the symmetrical triangle. So with all of this bearish price action recently, this can give us still here some hope, because remaining in that pattern still remains the bullish assumption here. And yeah, Bitcoin is still possible to break towards the upside. And I will come to this later on, guys. Please stick here with me. I want to talk about my specific price targets and also about my trading plan on Bitcoin right now. But everyone is asking me about Ethereum, because as you remember, yesterday we broke this crazy trend for Ethereum, and this trend is still broken. However, on the US dollar chart, you can see here that we broke out and we broke back down into the pattern. You might as well say, Chris, this breakout was confirmed, but remember what I'm always saying, we need a breakout above, a rejection, and then a bounce back above the previous rejection point. And if I am pulling out a horizontal ray here at the rejection point, you can see we broke down, we confirmed, but we didn't go above the previous rejection point. This is why when you are a cautious trader, and why we were so successful within the last 3 months, and also this is the reason why you're subscribed to the MMCrypto channel, guys. Press the subscription button, press the bell, and press on all to not miss out on the future updates and calls here. This is why we were so successful. We are waiting for a lot of check marks actually before trading it. I put a trade in myself. I will show you this trade as well, but it is a completely different breakout trade. I was trading a monthly breakout here. So let's talk about that later on. But as you can see, we broke back into the pattern. However, looking at the Bitcoin chart against Ethereum chart against Bitcoin, you see that we broke out of the pattern here and went up exactly as predicted of Ethereum against Bitcoin. We didn't hit the price target yet, but what I like to see is how strong Ethereum actually looks against Bitcoin. Whereas Bitcoin going down, Ethereum is here bullishly consolidating against Bitcoin. And this is certainly something good if you're not considering this as a rising wedge for Ethereum against Bitcoin. So far, Ethereum really looks strong here against Bitcoin. So I would remain bullish for Ethereum as long as we are not, and here we are talking about US dollar tether, Ethereum against US dollar breaking below with the volume supported bounce, breakdown below this one here and confirming the breakdown. If this happens, the bullish trajectory for Ethereum might be offset. So far, we can see here that a potential M pattern breakdown didn't play out. So let's wait and see here what is actually happening for Ethereum. And as you know, guys, I have my own trade for Ethereum. As you can see it right here, I opened it yesterday and it is still $30,000 US, 32,000 US dollars in a profit approximately. My entry price is 1,332 US dollars. I actually increased my position size. Right now, I am actually taking into consideration taking half out of this trade back again. As you remember, yesterday I put in more actually in this trade. As you can see, another 650,000 US dollars at 1,344. We are right now above. So what I am doing right now to be prepared for both situations right now for Ethereum, I want to remain in my bullish bias for Ethereum. But now that we got a rejection here slightly above the all-time high and Ethereum is basically breaking back down again, I want to be prepared now for both scenarios. And I would recommend you to do the same. Either you can put your take profit in your stop loss in a profit, because as you remember, I was updating you yesterday that I will start trading Ethereum now. Subscribe to or follow the MMCrypto Twitter channel. Then I was also posting before the breakout out of this monthly downtrend, a 3.5 years breakout. This is still intact. So I was updating you before, and I was also pushing a 5-minute video about Ethereum here where I was showing you my exact trade. But right now I want to take some chips out of the table in a profit. Actually, I want to take half of this position out of this trade in a profit, and I remain half in, and I can completely live with this one being liquidated in the worst case, because the profits I am taking out now, half of the position size I am taking out now, this remains there for the worst case scenario if Ethereum breaks down, because I don't think that this run for Ethereum is over, even though we might get here one last shakeout. So this is why I'm remaining in the trade, and with the rest I am going out, because what we can see here is actually Ethereum snapping above the all-time high slightly, then getting a rejection. And this really reminds me on what we were seeing for Bitcoin when we broke the 20,000 US dollars. We snapped above, went below a little bit, got a last shakeout, consolidated, and then eventually broke out towards the upside. I think something similar might be unfolding for Ethereum. You can let me know down below what you think about that. Also, guys, you remember I have a lot of other trades here also on Bitcoin. I will update you in the next video. This one here, for example, with 590,000 US dollars in a profit, and I have a lot of other trades here. I will make a more detailed update what I am actually planning with them here in the immediate future. I have another one here, 215,000, 230,000 US dollars already taken, and here like 800,000 US dollars I took already consecutively here on this account in profits. Taking profits is never a mistake, and I will update you more here about these trades in the immediate future. And just here the bullish scenario, if actually Ethereum continues the breakout, gets another breakout above, and then finally a confirmed breakout with a break above the previous rejection point, our price target here would be actually 1,607 US dollars. And I really don't want to see Ethereum breaking this bearishly biased rising wedge towards the downside, because this price target would be the bottom of the wedge at 926 US dollars. Let me know what you think about that down below as well. And guys, please do remember that if you want to be trading Ethereum or also Bitcoin on leverage, you get a 620 US dollar bonus for free. This is only for experienced traders, but in the pinned comment down below, you get this bonus for free if you just scroll down to the very first pinned comment. This is for limited time. It's actually until it's just going on for a few more days here. So if you scroll down, take advantage of that. You click the link, you put in your email address and your password after your initial deposit. You get 620 US dollars for free. You can use this free bonus trade to trade actually Bitcoin and Ethereum on free margin here, and you can withdraw the profits from this free trade from the exchange as well. So I think this is a very fair deal. Let me know what you think about that and take advantage of that in the pinned comment down below right now. Also, guys, smash up the like button, because I have to show you something funny. As you remember that Peter Schiff is just never joining Bitcoin. He was calling Bitcoin to go down since like $1 or so. And I recently had an interview with Michael Saylor. This is already the second most viewed Michael Saylor interview on the internet, and soon it's gonna be #1. And well, Michael Saylor said in another interview, he was actually bashing Peter Schiff. And I can tell you, he completely knocked him out. Let me show you this clip here from the other interview, which completely made my day, guys. Look at this, and if you actually think, or let me know after this fight here, do you think Michael Saylor won or do you think Peter Schiff won? Let me know down below in the comment section, and look at this little clip here. It's completely beautiful.
At the top of the North Pole, it's 70 degrees. We're all playing Frisbee. There's one heated igloo on the North Pole. There's a guy at the front door. He charges admission, and you can buy a ticket for $1. You don't need the ticket. You like it outside. And then some politician turns down the temperature 10 degrees, and the ticket price goes to $10. You still keep playing, no big deal. And then some politician turns on the temperature another 10 degrees, and the ticket price goes to $100. And you're like, oh, I don't know, I'm not sure. I mean, what's in that igloo? It might be kind of dangerous in that igloo. So another politician turns on the temperature another 10 degrees, and you're afraid of the igloo. It's dark in there, maybe it isn't dark, and maybe the food's not so good. And I turn it down another 10 degrees. When it gets to 0 degrees and you're in t-shirt and you start getting bone chilled, the temperature, the price is going to go to $100,000 to get in, and you still don't know whether or not you can get in. But every intelligent person you know walked through the door before you, and they're fine waving at you saying, it's warm in here, you're going to freeze to death, Brian. And you're still standing there, and the guy cranks the temperature down, and there's a Peter Schiff standing next to you going, I don't think you should go into that heated igloo because it's possible the politicians will pass a law making it illegal or taxing you on that heated igloo. And then the politician cranks it down to minus 40 below, and Peter Schiff is still telling you, man, I don't know if it's safe in that igloo. And all your friends are saying, Brian, you idiot, why don't you come in here and stop freezing to death? It's fine here. You're going to die. And some dude is still going to, yeah, I know, but they haven't done anything for 14 years. But I don't think, I've never been in an igloo before. I'm afraid.
And with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. And as always, guys, click the subscription box right here and also click the Bybit tutorial, which is popping up right there. And as always, guys, bye-bye.